Hello, friends. It's Thursday. It's not raining. The sun is shining, sort of. Yay! It's going to be a great day. You know what else makes for a great day? Dancing. I love dancing. Mr. Fontanetta, do you like to dance?
I love to dance.
Mr. Fontanetta loves to dance too. We in our house love to have a dance party in the kitchen sometimes. Do you ever do that? Do you ever have a dance party? I don't know about you, but dancing always makes me happy. And it's good exercise, which is good for you. Speaking of dancing, today's book is one of my all-time favorites. And if you're one of my friends in Mrs. Pfeffer's class, you got to hear this story the other night. They got a sneak peek. This story is one of my all-time favorites from way back when I was a second grade teacher. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance. It's by Giles Andre and by Guy Parker Reese was the illustrator. Let's dive into this. Look at this silly giraffe dancing on the cover here. Or is he? Let's find out. Giraffes can't dance. I like the letters. Do you see how the letters look like animal print, kind of like zebra stripes? I think that's fun. I'm going to scooch this back so you guys can see. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy, and his legs were rather thin. Bandy means like wobbly. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. Shoots means like baby leaves. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. He's kind of clumsy. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Look at his face. He does not look excited about the jungle dance. He doesn't think he's a good dancer. The warthogs started waltzing. The rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. So these are some different kinds of dances. There's lots of different kinds of dances. Like maybe you know some of the fortnight dances, like the floss. But there's lots of the dances that actually have names, just like some of the ones that you know. Like there's country line dances, there's certain ballet dances, there's tap, there's jazz. These are some names of some very specific dances. Maybe you know about dance. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Those are some more kinds of dances. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lion saw him coming and soon began to roar. Oh my goodness. Now, what's important to note about this is that roar has 2 meanings. It can mean like roar, like the noise that a lion makes, but roar is also another word to describe how someone might laugh. If you're laughing really, really hard, you might say, "Oh, I was roaring, it was so funny." That's the meaning in this story. They were laughing at Gerald, which is not nice. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," all the animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool." "Oh, Gerald, don't be daft." That means don't be silly, don't be goofy. Gerald, oh my goodness, look at him. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. "Oh, I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Look at him, and his little head is hanging down. He's sad. He doesn't think he can dance. Then he found a little clearing. Now I want to explain what a clearing is. In a jungle or in a forest of any kind, when you have some space and there's like maybe some trees around, but there's like a little bit of empty space, that's called a clearing. Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. Oh, the moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. A sigh is like this, when we realize something. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. What do you think the cricket means by that? Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. Look at Gerald. He's got his eyes closed and he's hearing all the different sounds of nature. You could do that too. I would love it if this evening, it's going to be beautiful out the next few days. You could close your eyes when you go outside, and then you could listen for all the sounds that Mother Nature makes, and then you could make a list and share it with me. I would love to hear that. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. Oh, what's happening to Gerald? He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Look how happy he is. Oh my goodness. He just needed the right music, right? Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." Look at him here. He's doing some disco dancing like this. Do you have some dance moves? I'd love to see some of your dance moves. How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twizzled around and finished with a bow. Look, they're throwing flowers at him. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. Oh, Gerald didn't necessarily love the music that was being played at the dance, but when he listened to Mother Nature, that was the music that made his heart want to dance. What music makes you want to dance? I'd love to hear that from you. So here's a couple of activities to try today or tomorrow or over the weekend. When you go outside in nature, close your eyes and listen. And what do you hear? And then when you're done, make a list of all those things and you can share it with me. You can write it down and take a picture and send it to me. And then I'd love to hear from you about what kind of music you like to dance to. And if you're really feeling snazzy, you could send me a picture or a video of you doing your best dance moves. I would love that. Have a wonderful, long Memorial Day weekend this weekend. And as always, I'm sending you all of my sunshine and all of my smiles. Bye, friends.